Hi, this is Andy Scott with North Shore Apartments and Condos. I'm walking into 911 Elmwood, number G1. This is a nice-sized one-bedroom, and we're walking into the living room, which is a really big living room. What is surprising me is that the lights are on. I had thought that the electricity was going to be off. They were looking in the dining area and the kitchen. The bedroom and the bath are down through that entryway. So let's start. This is the living room, and it is a much bigger than average living room. It is probably 13 and a half or 14 feet across that way, and another 13 feet that way. So it's a more square room, and it is quite large. I'm going to walk towards the kitchen. We'll study the kitchen in depth in just a sec, but let's look at the living room from the kitchen to get a better idea of the size. The windows are facing north into the courtyard. You see a big radiator on the left, and there's a big closet on the right, which we'll explore in a second. And there again, you see the hardwood floors, and it's just a very big room. There's the front door where we walked in. The living room closet actually has a light fixture that needs to be plugged in. In order to plug it in, you see the plug right there, you will need an extension cord. The living room closet's quite big. A couple of shelves, hooks all the way around. It goes back a ways. So I would say, let's go down. I'm going to try not to lose focus here. If we look at the floors, it's probably about 30 inches deep by about 5 feet long. So that's a nice big entry closet. Whoopsie daisy. Look back at the kitchen for 1 second, and then out into the courtyard. So that's where the windows are facing. So really nice. It's a first floor up, so you're about 10 or 12 feet in the air. So one last look at the living room. There you see some of the built-in closets to the right, but we're going to walk towards the kitchen from the living room windows. Kitchen is remodeled. It's not brand new. I think it was done a couple of years ago, but dishwasher, lots of cabinet space, good counter space, stainless steel sink, full-size fridge and stove, and a dishwasher. One of the things that's nice about this kitchen is it's much more open, and you do have probably, at least 8 feet across by 4 feet deep area for extra furniture, counter space, or even a small table. So let's walk down this side first. We see it's a laminate countertop rather than a rock, but it's nice and clean. The dishwasher is full size, clean, ready to go. We have drawers to the right of the fridge. Now, I don't think this has been cleaned. I think this is the way the tenants left it. We do have a little paper towel rack. Not maple, I mean, this is not a maple finish, but standard 2-foot cabinets, 2 feet high, about 10 inches deep, and we have a lot of them. So you have one over here, and you can see it's pretty similar. Then we have something that's probably more like 18 inches in the middle over the sink, then the 2-foot cabinet, and then a small, maybe 10 to 12 inch cabinet over the fridge. We also have counter space to the left and another drawer. Underneath, we have the deep cabinets, which are good. You can put a lot of stuff in there, pots, pans, appliances. Stainless steel sink, standard stainless steel. We're going to go all the way to hot. And see the pressure is good. Whoops. It made it look like the sink didn't drain, but it does drain. I'm sabotaging my own video. And then underneath it's nice and dry as well. So there we go, and there it drains right down. So you can see it does drain, and underneath is dry, so it can be used as storage. There's an outlet next to the fridge. The fridge is on, which again I didn't expect. Freezer on top, shelves to the left. And I would say the fridge freezer is probably about 5 feet 8 inches high. And there you see the crisper drawers and shelves. More shelves to the left. So we're just going to look out to the living room real quick. There's that little dining area or area for countertops. And if we look across from the kitchen sink, we see a full-size stove, more cabinets below, counter space, another outlet, and then more cabinets on top, which is really nice. The back door will go down to laundry, storage, and a bike room. Again, a full-size stove. It's not brand new, but it's super clean. Inside is also clean, which is nice. Although it does look like we need to clean it some more, and we will. Outlet, like I said, a couple of drawers here. And these also need to be cleaned. We will do that. Cabinets on top, same as across the way. Sort of a 2-foot cabinet with 3 shelves, about 10 inches deep. And then underneath, you have the deep cabinets again, which are super helpful. So you really have a lot of storage space. The windows are facing north, which means those windows are facing south, so I apologize, I got that confused. Just standing from the kitchen window or the back door looking out. But to see the kitchen, I'm going to walk to the edge of the kitchen and sort of pan across the top. We see all the cabinets, full-size fridge, stainless steel sink, dishwasher, lots of counter space, more storage underneath the counter space, including drawers and the deep cabinets. And across the way, the stove, more counter space, the deep cabinets, and above, we have even more cabinet space. So just really a lot of storage in this kitchen. Plus the dining area, plus the big living room, and the big living room closet. Now as we walk through this entry, which is straight across from the front door, we get our first look at the bath. Boy, that was difficult. We see it's sort of a standard vintage bath. It's got the window facing the courtyard, some towel bars, a radiator, standard vintage tiles. We'll check the sink and the cabinet under the sink in just a sec. The tub needs a little bit of work, but not bad. We can fix that easily. The shower is right here. So you will have a shower curtain going around the whole tub area. Hot water pressure should be very good, so let's check that out. Oh, wasn't ready for that. And there it comes. There's the shower right there. You can see that it's good. It's hitting the side of the wall, which is fortunate. I'm glad that didn't come right down on top of it. And it's draining very well. So that middle aperture there is how you change from shower to tub. Just going to shut it down. Whoops, a daisy. I got a little wet, not a big deal. And again, it drains beautifully. So we know the water pressure is good, but we check it one more time anyway. You see it's draining very well. We have a medicine cabinet above the sink, light fixtures on either side, an outlet, standard commode. The window goes into the courtyard, which actually is gated in a very pretty courtyard. And then underneath, we have some cabinet space, which is super dry and easy to use. So I'm going to step out. This is going to be hard to see from outside, but the tiles are nice and clean. Water pressure is good. And there is the bath, standard vintage bath. If we look this way, we see we have a bank of built-in closets with storage above. I'm not going to be able to reach that storage, but I will open up these closets. And then another closet to the left. You also have drawers on the bottom, which I think were originally for shoes and that kind of thing. But they could be used for almost anything. So this first set of doors is like a linen closet. So probably about 32 inches across and over a foot deep. Then these, oops, are contiguous space. And you see a shelf, whoops daisy, shelf and a hanging bar running the remainder of the width of the closet area. So not quite 2 feet deep, probably more like 15 inches deep, maybe a little bit more. And probably at least 6 or 7 feet long. So again, the hanging closet space is all the way down from there. So that's pretty good. As we walk towards the bedroom, we have another hanging closet. This is probably, we look at the floor area, oops, sorry about that. Probably 30 inches across, not quite 2 feet deep. Hanging bar, couple of shelves, couple of hooks. Nice extra closet for sure. And then the bedroom is sort of a standard vintage bedroom. I was in a hurry to show you the ceiling fan. I would say this is probably 10.5 or 11 by 9.5, something like that. And there's the ceiling fan. You see a big radiator over there. This looks into your neighbor's backyard, which I'm pretty sure is north. If I swing around, all I've said is north. Now, obviously, the windows don't all face north. The courtyard is south. So anytime I've said courtyard, that's south. And we have another closet. So the closet space for a one bedroom is enormous. A couple of shelves, a couple of more shelves, hanging bar, some hooks. And I would say this is, whoops-a-daisy, at least 3 feet wide by a little more than 2 feet deep. So it's a nice big closet. Then we take one more look at the bedroom, which would easily do a queen-size bed, but I think a king-size bed would be tight. So we come back through the bedroom, go past the row of closets that are now on our left, past the hanging closet that's on our right, take another look at the bath real quick, look across the living room, and we just see a smidgen of the kitchen, which I will show you in a sec. As we walk towards the front door, we get our last look at the kitchen, which is a nice big kitchen, and that brings us to the front door. Thank you for watching.